What we're going to do is we're going to use synthetic substitution to determine whether x plus 2 is a factor of x to the third power plus x plus 10. First of all, you notice that this polynomial is in descending order, but there is an exponent that's missing, that's 2. So we got to take that into account. So I'm going to rewrite it as x to the third power plus 0x squared plus x plus 10. And we're going to check whether x plus 2 is a factor. And we know that if we have x plus 2 equals 0, we know that x equals negative 2, so we're going to go ahead and place a negative 2 here. And then we're going to write our coefficients, which are 1, 0, 1, and 10. So this is synthetic division here. So we're going to go ahead and bring down the 1. So we have a 1. And then we're going to multiply negative 2 times 1, which is negative 2. We're going to add 0 plus negative 2, which gives us negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. And negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. 10 plus negative 10 is 0. And you notice that there's a remainder of 0. So we can say that x plus 2 is a factor. So now, since we have a power of 3, we know that this polynomial will be reduced by 1 degree. So we have x squared minus 2x plus 5. And I noticed that we have the factors of 5, but none of those factors of 5 will add up to be negative 2. So we're going to have to use the quadratic formula. So we have x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. And I know that a is equal to 1. I know that b is equal to negative 2. And I know that c is equal to 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to substitute. So we know that b is negative b, so it's going to be 2 plus or minus square root negative 2 to the second power minus 4 times a times c, right? Divided by 2. So we have 2 plus or minus the square root, and we have 4, and we have negative 4 times 5, which is negative 20, divided by 2. So we will have 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 16. Negative 16 divided by 2. And we can't find the square root of negative 16. That's a complex number. So we're going to have 2 plus or minus 4i divided by 2. So the roots are going to be 1 plus or minus 4i. So I'm going to go ahead and review this again. We figured out that our remainder was 0. And so x plus 2 is a factor. I have x squared minus 2x plus 5. I decided to let a equal 1, b equal negative 2, c equal 5. I substituted for a 1. I substituted for b negative 2, and c was 5. Negative 2 to the second power is 4. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. 4 minus 20 is negative 16. And I still have a 2, and I'm dividing by 2. So yes, it's going to be 1 plus 4i, 1